What up, everybody? Smoke Pro coming at you once again on some auto tips for you. Okay, I had this DeVille Cadillac between 2000 and 2005, and some of the DTSs probably would still have this problem in my car. Oh yeah, let me show you the part first. In my car, I have this low coolant light that keeps coming on in the Cadillac, and what I figured out is a lot of times when that light comes on, it's not nothing majorly wrong like I thought. Originally, I took my car back to the dealer like way back, and I had them look at the car to let me know about the actual problem that was going on with the coolant. Well, this is the thing, when your car starts saying coolant, low fuel, low, what is the other one that says? Mine say low coolant. And I found out when the low coolant light comes on, you know, usually I just add coolant and it'll be fine. Sometimes you pour it in and it doesn't work, as in the light still be on in the car. Well, to make a long story short, I took it to the dealer and I let them look at it. Anyway, once they looked at it, they was going to charge me like $200 to change this part. You know, it was like $145 plus tags, blah blah blah, and it was like fine because I thought it was still under warranty, and it was like, oh yeah, your car is no longer under warranty. I had to pay that out of my pocket, and I was like, oh no, no. So I went and I called up our friendly AutoZone and found out how much would this part be at AutoZone. And they was going to charge me $110 for the whole part, which is this reservoir and the cap. You know, cap comes with it or whatever, and it's already have the sensor built in. Well, the sensor is back here up under. Should have a little wire or whatever that connects to it right here. What I found out too is make sure you check this wire first too. When you go to take this off, check the wire, make sure there's no breakage, make sure the wire hasn't got too hot and separated, and that's another thing you want to check too. But anyways, back to my story. I called AutoZone and had them check out how much the part was going to be, and they told me it was going to be like $110. So I'm like, okay, $110 for the part. Okay, let me see what else I can come up with. So I went online to our family friendly Amazon.com, and if you look them up on Amazon, they're pretty good price there. They're like $45-50, and I thought, cool, $45-50, that'll work. That's what I'm gonna do. So what I did was I went and I took off the bolts. People, when you're taking this off, it's really simple. What you're going to need is a 10 millimeter. You're going to need an extension for the 10 millimeter, and you're going to need a pair of pliers, because you're going to have to take this clip that's on here, and it's going to be a little tiny clip for this right here. So 10 millimeter short extension, so you can get it from the firewall or whatever, which is this one right here. Let me set it up so you can see the way it's going to be when it's in the car. This one's going to be on the little wall by where your shocks hook up. So 10 millimeter, and you don't need an extension for there. And then there's one down here at the bottom, and then you will need an extension for that. So that's why I'm saying, get you an extension, get you a 10 millimeter, get you a ratchet, pair of pliers, or you know, some way to clamp it, to take the clamps off, them little clamps. And boom, you got all the tools you need to take this bad baby off. But anyways, back to the story. So when I called Amazon, I seen it on Amazon online. I was gonna go ahead and snatch that one up. It's like, okay, cool. That's the one I'm gonna get. So I went and I took it off the car, and I didn't like all the crud. See, like, you see how it turned orange or whatever, but inside it looked really gross. Had all this little clump shit in there. So what I did is I brought it in here and I washed it out, just curiously, just washing it out. I used some soap and water. I used some of this, I don't even got the sticker on there no more. The purple stuff, Purple Power. Yeah, this shit works good when you want to get rid of some oil in either your driveway or off your car. This is the shit right here. But anyways, I poured a little bit of this, a little bit of soap and water, a little bit of hot water, and I let it sit inside because I just want to see if it was a possible way of getting all this clunk stuff out of here. So I set it in here in the sink for about maybe like an hour. I think I watched, I went and watched me some Gas Monkey, some Counts Custom on the DVR. And afterwards came back over here and finished the job on it. So after that, I pulled it out and drained it or whatever, and I noticed the sensor inside. I'm trying to see if you can hear it. There we go. Hear that? That's the sensor inside. What happened was it didn't loosen up all the glump and stuff that was on it. And 9 times out of 10 right now, it now works. So basically I saved myself 50 bucks by filling this damn thing up with some water and adding a little solution in there to kind of help loosen it up. And boom, 9 times out of 10, I really think it's gonna work right now. What I'll do is after I hook it up, I'll check it out and let you guys know if that was the problem. But 9 times out of 10, that was the problem, because I know the sensor, which is right here under the bottom, there's no way to get to it, but the sensor right there is kind of like a thermostat. If you ever see a thermostat open up, I don't know if you ever have. Well, put it this way, when you buy a thermostat, anyways, I always check them before I decide to put them in whatever old school car or whatever I'm putting it in. And then what you do is you get you a pot, some water, and you pour the water in there till it gets to a little warm, and you drop in your thermostat and you let it sit in there. And if you watch it, it usually don't take no more than about 10 minutes maybe. The thermostat will open up when it gets, when it feels like the car is hot and it needs cool water. Well, anyway, the sensor in there does the same thing damn near. When the car gets hot, when the car gets low on coolant, the sensor lets you know that it needs either water or coolant, because the sensor gets hot and it does the same shit. It either opens up or it either closes in. I think it opens up though. So that's how it knows when you need coolant or when do you need some type of, water, coolant. And that Dexcool, another thing too. If everybody's using that Dexcool, see, mine is using regular coolant. I changed that over a long time ago because of the dealer. The dealer told me to change over because they said that Dexcool messes up my system. So they changed it and they drained it and they changed the radiator back in the day. And told me, no, don't use the red coolant, use the green coolant. The red coolant always became a problem. Now when they told me that, the dealer, I was like, what? But anyways, I didn't use it anymore. I've always used the green coolant in my car, and like I say, hey, I ain't never had a problem since now, about the little sensor light or whatever. And now, boom, I guess it's probably gonna work now. That's what I'm thinking. So what I'll do is, after I hook this up, we'll hit the car and check it, make sure it works. But that's it, people. Save yourself some money before y'all spend that money at the dealer. Spend that money at AutoZone. You know what I'm saying? Just take a little time and check some stuff out, because it might be something really simple like that. So a 10mm, some pliers, and boom, I got this part off, cleaned the part out, and ain't even nothing wrong with it. So, alright then, you guys. Hopefully I saved you guys some money. Okay, here it is. We put it back in the car. I'm going to test it first by filling it up with water, and then we'll find out if everything's cool inside the car. Alright. Okay, there we go. Checking all the info. We don't see the coolant anymore. Battery, tires. Ooh, tires is low. All tires is low. Yeah, so there we go. Oil change, 73%. Transmission fuel, 100%. Phone is on. Programming. Yeah, we good. We good. It's gone. It's not on the car no more. So that's the way to fix that, real easy. Pretty simple. Ice cold up in here. I'm gonna have to get y'all on a video talking about these actuators if I get a chance, because I changed mine and now it's ice cold in this bitch. Ice cold. Ice cold. Anyways, that's about it. That's the way to fix that. Peace.